Anyone that has ever worked out once had to make a decision between two options that would inevitably decide the fate of their fitness journey. Option 1, the gym, which most people choose to build muscle efficiently and lift some pretty heavy weight. However, the second option doesn't focus on building muscle efficiently, but allowing you to perform skills that may have first seemed impossible. For this video, I'm going to try switching my entire workout routine to the second option, which is called Calisthenics, with the goal of achieving a handstand before the video ends. How difficult can this really be? Right, guys? For the first day of this journey, we started off simple, doing bodyweight movements like the scapular push-up, the infamous planche lean. I think I'm doing it right. This puts a ton of pressure on your wrist, oh my god. Hindu push-ups, which honestly I've never heard or done before. So the first few reps are looking pretty awkward. I'm not even gonna lie, it looks like a yoga stretch. Towards the third set, my reps definitely got smoother. I felt that a lot right here in my front delts and my wrist again. I needed to bring out my super sick bench because incline push-ups are up. I'm not sure why it sounds like I'm struggling, but trust me, the incline push-ups were really easy. I also brought out my super duper sick dip bar. Okay, I'll stop, I'm sorry. Dips is a bodyweight exercise. What the hell is this? As I was trying to say, dips is a bodyweight exercise that I don't see that many people doing, but they should, because just look at how strong I am. Pike push-ups is next. And something about pike push-ups is that they really hurt your shoulders. Alright, next up we got diamond push-ups. And diamond push-ups, straight OG. Boom. The next exercise is handstand. Wall handstands though. But I'm ready. Before we got into the wall handstands, I decided to check where I'm at regarding my handstand, because this is gonna be very important for the rest of the, oh my god, what am I doing? Yeah, I kept trying, but I was nowhere close. At this exact moment, I decided that I was going to achieve the handstand right then and there. Oh, that's the highest I got, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I can't tell if I'm really far from achieving the handstand or like I'm doing all right for my first time. You are unfathomably far from doing the handstand, but I think I now know what animal I would be. I just reviewed the footage. This is not looking great. We're not even starting at level 1. We're starting at level -30. This is gonna be a long video. After reflecting on my handstand attempts, I went ahead and got on the wall so I could try doing it, but with a little help, which was actually very scary because I felt like I was gonna fall over. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. As I'm struggling to do this, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying the video so far, then you should subscribe so that you could be a part of more challenging videos like this one. First time doing wall handstands. That was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I ended off my first day of calisthenics doing hollow body holds and side planks. We did it. The only part that was really difficult was the handstand. Tomorrow when I do pool day, my wrists are definitely going to be sore. It's day 2. And we're going to use the pull-up bar a few times today, so that was my first time doing that, so hopefully that came out all right. We began today slow with some shoulder shrugs to warm up our back, then heading straight into some front lever raises, which were not looking too great. I'm supposed to be doing skin to cats, but honestly, I do not trust this pull-up bar enough to be upside down with it. The handstand was enough. Imagine being in the air upside down. No, don't cry, I was lying. Don't cry, I was lying. I trust you. I just didn't want to do skin to cats, I trust you. After reassuring my pull-up bar, we had to hold the top of this to train for the front lever, but it kind of looks like I'm training to be Spider-Man. Can someone please tell me how I could stop swinging while doing this? And I'm being serious. How do I stop swinging? It's pool day, so of course we have pull-ups, more pull-ups, and reverse grip pull-ups. Last time I fell back doing inverted rows. Yeah, at least we have handstands after this. We're here. This time around, I'm feeling more confident. And of course, we got our back up the mat. As I was climbing up the wall, I realized that I didn't feel as scared being upside down as before. I also found a way to get back down without just falling to the floor. And guess how long I held this wall handstand? Guess, I'll give you a second guess. That's right, 45 seconds. Afterwards, I tried to do an exercise that I saw on TikTok, but let's just say I need to do some minor adjustments. You see, we're getting there step by step by step. Of course, we had to end off with our super hollow body holds. You just cannot forget about these. I came back inside because it was getting a little dark out. As of day 2 of calisthenics, I think I did pretty well. Handstands, I still struggled just a little bit, but I'm ready. I'm ready for leg day calisthenics tomorrow. See ya. It's leg day, and we're gonna need the mat because there's tons of squats lined up for us today. Now watch this transition. Boom, squats are up first. I executed them with the perfect technique. You can't use any weights when you're doing calisthenics, so there's no way for me to grow my legs optimally. Optimally. Yeah, anyways, I set up for step-ups, and I did quite a few. It feels like I just went up 50 floors with the amount of step-ups I just did. This is the unsped up video of me trying to do 3 sets of 20 for lunges. Next up, we got archer squats, which is a sick name for a leg movement. Oh my God. I'm not flexible. Oh my God. The archer squats were literally making me fall apart, so I watched a tutorial. Now, I'm able to do them flawlessly. I did one called the horse stance. It was an interesting movement, but yeah, change the clip. Oh no, you guys aren't supposed to see this neither. My calves. No, change the clip again. Split squats are up, so I gotta bring back the bench again. Split squats were a breeze, especially with no weights. But then we had the pistol squat, so it was time for me to perform my best. Damn. You have to go really low. I don't think I'm flexible enough for that. I kept trying, but of course, it's another skill that I cannot do. So instead, I practiced the lowering portion of the pistol squat, and I fell lots of times. Then, we did some of these. I'm not too sure what they're called. Single leg planks. I never do planks, so doing it with one leg might not be a good idea. Oh, this isn't even that bad. We ended off with, of course, hollow body holds. The weather right now is spectacular. And also, our first 3 days of calisthenics completed. Now that we've been through all the workouts together, I'm gonna keep them up until we ascend. Ascend to the greatest levels imaginable. I'm gonna stay very consistent with all the workouts until I could achieve the handstand. No matter how long it takes, the moment I achieve the handstand, the video is going to end. Okay, it's time for me to tell you guys the rule. The handstand will only count if my legs are in the air for 5 seconds. Push, what do you mean? 5 seconds is so easy, anybody could do that. No. Do you know how long 5 seconds feels when you're in the air? Yeah, you don't. The 5-second rule is going to be the main challenge that I face while trying to achieve the handstand. Now let's watch as I'm practicing the handstand, but I'm only showing my legs. Oh, okay. Oh, we almost, okay. Straight, that one was straight. That one was a little longer. Yeah. Oh, but I only got it up for about a second. Holding a pike push-up like this really does help build your shoulders. And on my pull-ups, I was going higher than before because that strength could potentially help me reach a muscle up. Going to failure is now a requirement for my workouts as well. No one ever told me how to stop swinging with these, but that did not stop me from trying to progress on them. And for pistol squats, there's tons of ways to progress with them, but this is one that I happen to stick to the most. As you could see, I did loads of these. My flexibility is a huge factor, so I try to stretch after every leg routine. Now the movement is looking a lot better. Just look at this planche lean. My Hindu push-ups, just way too smooth. My shoulders definitely have adapted. I started to notice that I was able to do more push-ups than I was a few weeks ago. Watch as I'm trying as hard as possible to keep my core engaged. This is essential to have a straight back during the handstand. This is very hard on my shoulders and my core, so you could literally see me trembling so much. Push, you got this, you got this, you got this. Oh no. For whatever reason, I need to warm up so much before my reps start to even look decent. Right here, I ended up making a super beneficial decision to stagger my feet when I'm taking off. I'm not sure if you noticed, but before I had my feet like this. But Push, it's just your feet. Why does that matter? Watch this. I mean this. I started to fall forward, which is kind of bad considering how long we've been doing this, but that's okay. Look. And look at this cat, looking at nothing outside. Everything was going much better until this happened. I fell forward uncontrollably and hurt my wrist, so I had to end off that day. For the following days, my wrist did hurt, but it wasn't too bad. So I continued on with my workouts, which, probably isn't the greatest idea, but I chose to. I did not want my wrist to slow down my progress, which wasn't too bad of an idea. Cause in the next pull day, I ended up progressing my front lever. I am not swinging as much anymore. That means I'm getting stronger. When it's leg day, I don't really use my wrist. So I was going through the movements just fine. Kinda. After stretching more often, I do notice more mobility, especially in my ankle. So hopefully I don't fall again. Oh, no, never mind. After going through my normal push day routine, I decided that tomorrow I will be attempting the 5-second handstand. But before that, I really need to get close today. I was outside practicing for almost 2 entire hours. The amount of time I was spending in the air was increasing very fast. And unfortunately, so was the pain in my wrist. But I tried to ignore it. And remember, with consistency, you're bound to reach results. It's getting pretty dark out, so I'm going to be heading back inside. I'm really confident that we're gonna get this handstand tomorrow. We had a big day ahead of us, and look at what my mom made me for breakfast. Great way to start a day like this. I set up my camera and walked to the spot that could potentially be the final place that I handstand. But as I said earlier, I always start off slow. During these attempts, I hardly felt any wrist pain. So I was feeling very lucky. Maybe a little too lucky. While doing these, my attempts felt pretty good, but I just could not get past 3 seconds. I tried again and again, but after having such a great start, I just couldn't. After every attempt, I was putting more and more focus on getting the handstand. I was out there long enough for my wrist pain to start coming back again. I had no choice but to take longer breaks between my attempts. 30 minutes had gone by and the clouds had left already. Honestly, I was getting ready to do the same. But I decided on one last stand.